Commissioners Court of Brazos County will meet in regular session on August 6, 2024 at 10 a.m. Commissioners Courtroom, County Administration Building, 200 South Texas Avenue, Suite 106. First item on the agenda is the invocation and the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Commissioner Conley.
God, I want to ask your healing and graces on our world and on our country right now. Bless those that might seek to lead, to do so in a way that honors you. Help each of us in our own lives to grow closer to you so that we might be closer to each other through you. And also, Lord, help us to forgive one another and live with grace, to pursue things that please you and live by your commandments. Bless us all to bring you honor in all that we think, say, and do. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you, Commissioner. Second item on the agenda is call for citizens' input and/or concerns, and we had two sign up. Cindy Wiley.
Morning. I want to, as one so famously coined, I want to circle back and talk about a few issues. Regarding IV3 and True the Vote that we've been working with, I want to explain where the data comes from. True the Vote compares the current voter registration roll to the United States Postal Service National Change of Address Linked Database through a licensed United States Postal Service data provider, as well as USPS Coding Accuracy Support System, USPS Delivery Point Verification. And then we, as citizens, get the current voter registration roll, and we do not challenge any voters on suspense. So we go the extra mile on that one. According to the National Voter Registration Act, voter removal programs, a change of address information supplied by the Postal Service through its licensees is used to identify registrants whose address may have changed. So that's the federal act. Another thing I'd like to address is when I quoted 22 voters that have the same date of birth, which is January 1st, 1991, and our election administrator said that 15 of them have no voting history. So my question is, why are they still on the voter registration roll? According to the National Voter Registration Act, and this is under Section 8, removal of names from voter rolls. You can remove them if they have not voted or appeared to vote in the election during the period beginning on the date of the notice and ending on the day after the date of the second general election for federal office that offers after the date of the notice. So why do we have them on the voter registration roll? Voters on suspense, they are not precluded from voting a full regular ballot, just they have to submit a statement of residence at the polls or send it in with their mail-in ballot. If the address on the statement of residence is out of the county, the voter may still vote a limited ballot. It was also revealed that 433 of the challenges that have been submitted have been rejected. I will own this criticism today. What if any of those on that 433 are ineligible? I don't understand. The prior criticism has been directed mostly at me, but I am challenging the equipment used, the processes that are done, and the procedures that are used. And I wanted to thank Commissioner Aldridge, because he's the only one that has actually thanked me for attending for the last 10 months of my life, for taking the time to come here, do research, give you guys information, and be an engaged citizen, which from what I understand, all of you would like that. But we haven't heard it. So accordingly, a plain reading of Section 16092 of the Code does not provide for voter registrar discretion regarding whether to deliver a confirmation notice to voters whose registrations are challenged in a sworn statement that is facially compliant with Section 16092. And many counties have accepted challenges that citizens have brought to them. They've actually thanked the citizens, which we have not received. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Karen Simpson.
Good morning. My name is Karen Simpson, and I'm a resident of Brazos County. On May 29th, 2024, Dr. Walter C. Daugherty, Senior Lecturer Emeritus, Computer Science and Engineering teacher and researcher at Texas A&M University, addressed a committee noting threats to Texas election integrity and recommendations to neutralize them. Threat number 1, connection to the Ethernet, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and cellular data networks. These connections open up huge vulnerabilities to remote monitoring and manipulation. To neutralize this threat, require physical removal of all Wi-Fi chips, Bluetooth chips, and cellular modems from all voting system equipment, including electronic poll books, optical scan ballot tabulators, direct recording electronic voting systems, ballot marking devices, and hybrid systems combining these functions. Also, physically plug all external connectors and seal them with tamper-evident seals. Threat number 2, out-of-date virus definitions. Thousands of new viruses are identified every month, so new definitions must be installed to be useful protection. However, Texas electronic voting machines are not being kept up to date, and some systems are 5 years behind, which means that hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of known viruses are not being blocked. To neutralize this threat, all e-poll books, scanners, DREs, BMDs, and hybrid systems must be updated monthly. Threat number 3, out-of-date computer operation systems. Similarly, computer operating systems must be kept up to date. Microsoft, for example, releases 10 to 100 patches to its operating systems on the second Tuesday of every month, which at least is designated a critical security patch. However, Texas electronic voting machines are not being kept up to date. Some systems are 5 years behind, which means that thousands of known deficiencies have not been remedied, including perhaps 100 critical security patches. To neutralize this threat, the operating systems of all e-poll books, scanners, DREs, BMDs, and hybrid systems must be updated monthly. Threat number 4, obsolete operation systems. Some electronic voting machines in Texas still use Microsoft Windows Server 2016 operating system in the year 2024, which was obsolete prior to the November 8, 2022 election. To neutralize this threat, the operating systems of all e-poll books, scanners, DREs, BMDs, and hybrid systems must be replaced when they reach end of life. Recognizing and neutralizing these 4 threats will go a long way to protect Texas election integrity. If these processes are not being accomplished in Brazos County, we should start using hand-marked, hand-counted paper ballot system, which is already being done in several counties in Texas. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so we will consider and take action on agenda items 3 through 22. Approval requested from Human Resources for acceptance of donated funds in the amount of $6,060.18 from the Texas Association of Counties to be used for employee safety equipment, funds to be used through TAC RMP website.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 4 is request from the Chief Public Defender for the following personnel change effective date as of August the 17th, 2024. This change will increase the FY 2024 Texas Indigent Defense Commission grant budget by prorated amount of $1,729.
Move approval A.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 5 is authorization for the county judge to sign the basic plan, part of the Brazos County interjurisdictional emergency management plan. This plan supersedes the plan signed by the Commissioners Court on June 11, 2024.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 6 is approval of the interlocal fuel agreement with Brazos County College Station Independent School District.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 7 is approval of contract for payment of court fees between Brazos County and Voyages of Conroe, LLC.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 8 is approval of the following FY25 Title 4E Child Welfare Services Legal and Foster Care Contracts.
Move approval A through C.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 9 is approval of amendment number 1 to agreement 24-069 Best Western Premier Bryan College Station for Brazos County to revise the cancellation policy.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 10 is approval of contract 24-134 for ADA compliance software with Silk Tide, Inc.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 11 is award for RFP CIP 24618 Harpers Ferry Road and Chick Pass reconstruction. Recommended award is Brazos Paving, Inc.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Charles, you want to speak to that?
Judge, Commissioners, this contract we've been working on for a little bit. The original plans and specifications called for a more full remediation of that project. Bill Hadley, in his new position, took a look at that with our engineers. The proposed plan, as it is put before y'all today, is a less than invasive. It saves about $800,000 for that contract and saves 45 days. So the hope is that it will be less inconvenience for the local residents in that subdivision. But I did want to bring that to your attention, that there were some minor revisions to that. But I believe it'll be in the best interest of the county for the longevity of that road surface, as well as the residents in that area. They don't have to take out their mailboxes, stuff like that. So hopefully that will be a benefit for those residents, for all parties involved.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you, Charles. Thank Bill if I don't see him first.
Yeah.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 12 is approval of agreement for 2520 with Lexipol for online training for Brazos County Sheriff's Office.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 13 is approval requested for submittal of final plat of Southern Point Subdivision, Section 400, Block 79, lots 37 through 43.921 acre, being survey of A-210, City of College Station, ETJ, Brazos County, Texas. The attached plat corrects the information on the plat previously approved in the Commissioners Court July 30, 2024. Site's located in Precinct 1.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 14 is consider and take action on Wixon Creek SUD utility permit to construct a road bore at 7996 Longview Drive to provide water services for a site located in Precinct 2.
Move for approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 15 is approval of Treasurer's Report for May 2024.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 16 is tax refund application for the following.
Move approval A and B.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 17 is Commissioners Court minutes for the following dates.
Move approval A through F.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion.
Yeah, I just wanted to thank Cheryl and Aubrey for the minutes. They're always excellent, and
Yes.
appreciate what they do.
I agree. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 18 is budget amendments. Budget amendments FY 23-24, 42.01 through 42.03.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 19 is personnel change status.
Move for approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 20 is payment of claims. Claims to be paid by Brazos County, claim number 820-4235 through claim number 820-4365, and claim number 920-18828 through claim number 920-1914.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. We will skip down to number 23, which is acknowledgement of the receipts of petitions regarding the county stock laws. And I don't know, would Bruce, you want to speak anything to that? I mean, we had a request come in to change the open and closed range laws in Brazos County, and I think it required 50 signatures of voters that own property in Brazos County, and that was achieved. So we will, unless you've got any other.
No, sir. I was going to recognize Mr. Potts as being the one responsible for the phone going off, also for the petitions. He's worked very well with us, and I've really appreciated his cooperation.
So we'll have it on the ballot in November for the citizens to decide.
Yes, sir. In fact, I think next week, the elections administrator will bring you the ballot, proposed ballot, and this will be on that along with everything else.
Okay, all right. Thank you. That was just an acknowledgement, and then 24 is an acknowledgement of the FY 23-24 budget to actuals by fund as of July 31st, 2024. And an acknowledgement of the FY 23-24 contingency budget to actuals by fund as of July 31, 2024. Number 25, Juvenile Director's Report on Detention Population. Linda.
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. We have 25 in detention, 18 males, 7 females, and 29 on electronic monitor.
Thank you, Linda. 26, Sheriff's Report on Inmate Population. Chief.
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. As of this morning, our total population is 817, 691 males, 126 females, with 43 on electronic monitoring.
So, Chief,
Population's going down a little bit.
Yes,
so
it is.
do you know, have we have we sent back the inmates that came in from out of county yet, or are they still dealing with?
No, sir, they went back. It's
They
probably
did.
been about almost 2.5 weeks,
Okay.
if not 3.
Just the population being over 800 really didn't happen until that came in, and now it's staying above 800. So I didn't know whether there was a.
No, sir, it's been about 3 weeks, but it's trending in a downwards, so
Okay.
that's good for right now.
All right. Thanks, Chief.
Thank you.
Number 27 is announcement of interest items and possible future agenda topics. Hearing none, we will go back up to number 21 and convene an executive session pursuant to the Texas Government Code 551.074 to deliberate and discuss matters relating to the following departments, and that's going to be A through S. And of course, A through S. Is that, did I hear somebody?
That's right.
So we're going to, of course, need the court, Cheryl, Jennifer, Rihanna, and Nina. And I think that's all we needed in there. Attorneys, yes, I'm sorry. And the time is 10:23. Chief of Staff, too. Okay, we're coming out of executive session. There's no action to be taken. The time is 11:22. Next item is to adjourn. Thank y'all.